is what we have been waiting for months to hear. The Omicron peak has come and gone. That news today from the state and the city. You can see cases in Chicago are down 46% from the week before. While hospitalization numbers remain near pandemic highs, it appears we're on the other side of Omicron's most aggressive period. CBS 2's Chris Tye is live at City Hall with when we might see some effects of today's good news. Chris?
Jim, the news is good, but the rules aren't changing. The mask requirements staying firmly in place statewide and proof of vaccination remaining firmly in place in the city of Chicago. Still huge numbers of people sick, hospitalized, and yes, dying. But the tilt in cases is moving in the right direction. So much so, experts say we may see huge chunks of how we used to live our lives back in our lives within a month.
I am very, very pleased to say that we have formally passed the Omicron peak here in the city of Chicago. However, we are a long way from being out of the woods.
Chicago peaked 2 days after Christmas. Hospitalizations remain near pandemic highs. Deaths will continue to rise, but the trend line is tilting down. A similar story inside Chicago public schools.
And already we're starting to see, because schools have been open, starting to see actually that we probably peaked in cases last week as well, just as the city has.
6 days ago, 561 students and 212 adults tested positive in the district. Yesterday, 0 adults and just 6 students. While the trends are improving, policies around masks and proof of vaccination aren't changing.
We are nowhere near doing that yet in Chicago, just to be extremely clear.
What's also clear is changes could come quick.
I think pretty quickly. I think within 30 days. It's going to get down to a dull roar.
Dr. Robert Murphy of Northwestern says we're at 233 cases per 100,000 people. We need to get to 15 cases per 100,000 people for those rules to loosen.
When this gets down to 15 cases per 100,000, I mean, the roaring 20s are going to be back.
Back to normal is something we were teased with last summer and something the city learned from. And moving forward with real life, Lollapalooza and loosened restrictions is something they plan to activate as soon as the data shows it's safe.
I think it is important, actually, that when epidemiologically we are in reasonable control here, that we can drop a lot of those restrictions.
Experts like Dr. Ezike with the state and Dr. Arwady with the city often say, look to the UK as a tell for where this story is going. Well, some big news out of the UK. Their numbers are down 30% in just the last week, Jim. And starting next week, they are making the bold move of pulling back their restrictions on required masking and proof of vaccination. So, of course, we'll continue to see how the numbers proceed there as well.
And we will. Chris, while Chicago and Illinois have positive stories to tell, it's not the case in our neighboring states.
No, it's not the case. It's not the case in Wisconsin. They haven't peaked there, nor in Indiana or in Michigan or in Ohio. So they still have some work to do. The big 30,000-foot view here is the friends and family and coworkers we all saw get sick around Christmas and New Year's and the days after. That was the peak of Omicron. And while there's still going to be a lot of sickness and a lot of death that we will sadly see around here, we apparently are finally on the other side of it, Jim.
Chris, thank you. Chris Tye outside of City Hall tonight.